I've been thinking a lot about life and myself, and I've been doing a lot of self-examination, looking at why I think the way I do, why I act the way I do, and I've been examining a lot of my friendships over the past years, when I attended church, when I was religious, and where I am now. And what I'm realizing about myself is that I have been very, 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 very wrong with my most recent mentality that I've had for the past 2 to 3 years. I'm 22 years old, and for the past few years, I have been thinking wrongly, and I've just now, as of this week, come to realize why I'm wrong and why my line of thinking is just incorrect and what I've been trying to do to myself. And to explain and not go into too much detail, I'm not saying this out of because I want sympathy or I want people to feel sorry for me, but growing up and up until my even 18, 19, 20 years of age, I've been through a lot of shit. I've been through hell and back more than once, and I've dealt with my fair share of a lot of emotional, verbal, and even physical abuse. And from those experiences and from growing up and going through a very large amount of pain, I have been trying to run away from it. I have been trying to run away from getting hurt. Whether this goes for friendships or even relationships with significant others. I've been doing everything in my power to try to avoid getting hurt and feeling pain because of my past and because of things that I've went through, because I don't want to feel it anymore. I don't want to get hurt. And what I've been doing is that I've been cutting off people who I started to care about. People who I started to develop feelings for. People who I, even to an extent, started to love. And I cut them out of my life abruptly, without really any solid answers as to why, because I was afraid. Because I was afraid that if I care for them a lot, if I fall in love with them, that it could potentially hurt me again. That I could potentially feel pain again. And it's taken me this long to get to this point that I've been running away from people who have been trying to reach out to me. I've been running away from them. Because I've been so insecure about getting hurt and so scared of getting hurt again. And I've been thinking that by running away from all these things, by running away from relationships and people trying to reach out to me and show me care, or that I thought I was being strong by running away from people like that. I thought I was strong for cutting contact with someone who I start to fall in love with. I thought that made me strong by avoiding pain, by avoiding hurt. But what I've come to realize is that you gain strength and you become stronger by enduring that pain, learning to accepting that pain, and understanding that pain. There's a lot of pain and there's a lot of hurt in this world. Everybody goes through it. What makes you strong is going through it, enduring it, accepting it, and understanding it, not trying to avoid it. It's been an unrealistic approach that I've had for the past 2 to 3 years. And I'm just now seeing the problem. And I'm a bit disappointed in myself when I think about it, but at the same time, I guess you could call it a growing experience, self-examination on why I think and act the way I do towards people who know me personally and people who I'm investing my time into, because I have a pattern of where I'll find somebody that I start to care about. Over time, I care and care and care. Eventually, I'll maybe even fall in love with them. And then I cut them out of my life. Out of fear. Out of pain and hurt that I don't want to feel again. And when you care for anybody, anyone, when you love someone, hurt and pain is part of that package. And I have been avoiding that package for way too long now.